Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, across all platforms to Menji Speaks. We are here at the world famous first theme park in the world. Theme park, not amusement park. Big difference. We're at one of my most favorite places in the world. It's Knott's Berry Farm. Now I know what you're thinking. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. None of these theme parks should be open. They're technically not. None of the rides are working. Most of the attractions are down. There's no shows to watch. This is correct. We're here for a special event. Knott's been doing this for a few months now. They've been doing these kind of food and wine type events where you have a bunch of different stands throughout the park where you can go and eat an assortment, a soupçon of different types of foods. So this one is called Taste of Fall-o-Ween, and we are going to go taste us some Fall-o-Ween. Nothing's moving. There's no kinetic energy beyond people moving to and fro. But that doesn't mean that we can't come out here and still enjoy our time, still enjoy some Halloween time. And Knott's is one of the most well-known places in Southern California for Halloween, as they put on the Knott's Scary Farm event where they transform everything into a bunch of haunted houses and things like that, which all that got canceled this year, but they're at least doing something, which is more than I can say for some other theme parks around here, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not normally a theme park video guy. There are plenty of people out here that do that much better, much more often than I do. But, you know, this is a historic location in Orange County, so I think it's time to add another notch in our belt of the Grand Circle Tour of Orange County. Dude, even the music here is just awesome. Everything about this is awesome. I wish it was Knott's Scary Farm. I'd actually never been yet. This would have been the first year I was gonna go finally, but obviously everybody's plans have fallen through, but this is still a good runner-up. I'll take it. So the way this works is when you pick up your ticket for Taste of Fall-o-Ween, you get one of these, a tasting card, and from within this card you have a cornucopia of food that you can choose from, and you get to choose up to 5 as part of your ticket. After that, if you want to buy more, you can buy more. But there is a ton of tasty looking food on this thing, so it's a good thing we didn't eat, oh my lord. Hi.
Hi. Talking to him. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. That's good. I like the walk too. You're my yes. You're my new hero. Thanks, guys, so much. I love you.
What you got there?
It's not Shirley Temple. Basically just a Shirley Temple, but they renamed it.
Oh, okay. We just walked in here and I'm already fairly overwhelmed. I have no idea where to go, what to do, what to eat. There's a lot to do despite none of the rides moving. What? Alright, who did this? Yes, so despite what people may think, that the big boy down the street, and I mean literally down Catella over here, is not the first fully fledged theme park. So this was actually built by a man named Walter Knott way back in the turn of the century, the last century, no, not this century. And not in spite of its name, it actually was a real working berry farm. Walter Knott was famous for Frankensteining together a raspberry and a blackberry and creating what we now know as the boysenberry. So that's what they became famous for initially. And They had a roadside shack here, basically, where they sold their berries out here back when it was the middle of nowhere. It's kind of like your regular old country road. You've seen those places, right? When you go traveling, you know, cherries for $5 a box or whatever. That's basically what they were doing back in the day. Well, Walter Knott, being a fan of history, started adding little attractions and things, mostly of historical significance, to his berry farm. And one of the most notable things is the ghost town, which he built little by little over the years, which has grown into this monstrosity that you see before you. Along with that, his wife was also very famous for cooking these chicken dinners, so Knott's is also now famous for their chicken dinners, which they still serve to this day at the Mrs. Knott's fried chicken restaurant. And that got us to where we are here, but this is actually the very first theme park. It was themed. And Walter Knott built all sorts of other things throughout the years. And him and Walt Disney were actually fairly associates. Walt Disney actually got a lot of inspiration for how to build Disneyland from Walter Knott. And then later on it was bought by some theme park companies. Cedar Fair currently owns it now. And so that's where you see like a lot of the rides themselves are not so much themed to anything per se. So that's why you wouldn't call it a theme park. They're mostly your standard roller coasters and things like that, your thrill attractions, if you will. But the theming itself is what makes it a theme park, the actual theming of the areas, which is what I love about it so much. Knott's Berry Farm has so much quaintness to it. It feels quaint, feels homey, feels local, and you feel the history when you're here, and that's why I love it. I never get sick of this place. I've been coming here since I was little, long before I lived here. And I never get sick of it, even now when the rides are down, because the rides are not ever what's important about this place. It's everything else. It's the history, the buildings. A lot of these buildings are actual historical buildings that Walter Knott transferred over here, either as one big piece or little by little, and rebuilt them to look like exact replicas. So just a lot going on. It's amazing.
Ooh, what's in here? Oh, it's the restrooms. Is there a Bort badge?
What?
Is there a Bort? What Bort badges?
Bort name badge. Come on.
At least I couldn't find my name.
Oh. Thought you were looking for Bort.
So as is perfectly obvious to anybody with eyeballs, this ghost town has just grown and grown into a massive thing. Here you can see there's a replica of the old Birdcage Theater. I've actually been to the real Birdcage Theater in Tombstone, Arizona. It's pretty cool, pretty haunted. This one's not so haunted. It's also closed, so 2 strikes. What are you gonna do? Right now, it's hot. We need a bit of tasty beverage time. Where can I go get a tasty beverage time?
Miss ladies, do you know where the boysenberry beer is? No? Okay.
Social distancing is alive and well in the ghost town. Normally this place is all filled with tables and stuff for people to sit down. There's a show normally going on the stage, but curse you, Cabrona virus. Curse you! Oh, this has been well earned. We just barely got here and I'm boiling hot, so cheers!
It's okay. I wanna, yeah. That's, yeah. That's, dude, yes. It's a nice train you have here.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, it speaks. Oh my God.
Let me ask you something.
Sure thing.
Have you found a lost train?
How do you find a lost train? I don't know, something about tracks.
Follow the tracks!
Follow the tracks, of course.
Excuse me.
Yes, please. Wait a minute.
Ooh, very nice.
Wait, is this a moving photo?
This one moves, that one doesn't.
Okay, so that's a still photo.
That's a still photo, this one's not.
Are you taking a still photo?
No, she's...
You're taking a moving photo. Well, then what am I standing here posing like an idiot for?
Look at the little beastie boy.
Is it Rainbow Bright?
That's actually kind of awesome. What? is this place we're about to walk into. Oh.
Capes for a bear who avoids the sunlight. A brain for a zombie. His leg held off with a clamp.
Like I said, I've never done Scary Farm yet. This year was probably gonna be the first year I was gonna try and finally go. And I didn't get to. But this is kind of a close second. Really cool to kind of see all the stuff. I love like the love that people have for the history of even just their haunted attractions, and how every year people have like a lot of nostalgia and themes for all the different themes that they've had throughout the years. It's really cool to see how it inspires people.
Here's a piece from Tiki Tony, who we of course know from Tiki Land Trading Company.
Elvira, of course, used to have her own show during Not Scary Farm here, so obviously we remember Elvira. Click the link. Pumpkin spice churros. I believe the family came out here to old Boot Hill Cemetery. So we're gonna see if we can't find them here amongst the dead. Oh, there they are.
Boot Hill Cemetery, where many a mean hombre laid to rest.
Shuffle of this mortal coil.
I hope you're okay, Mary. You sounded like you need a lozenge. Can't barely see. It's so dark in there. I can barely make out a figure in the back of the room. My God, it doesn't look human. This is what happens when you don't wear a mask, kids. This is the way you sound. All right, we'll let you rest, Joe. Oh, how I wish this log ride would swish. It actually kind of worked. I'm keeping it.
Oh man, I love the lanterns that they use. So it's been a couple of hours now. I've already used my card 3 times. Still got 2 to go. I'm already feeling kind of full, but at the same time, still feeling pretty thirsty still. It's an ongoing thing, you'll know with me. I feel, never mind. Off to the boardwalk we go. Why not now? This is the boardwalk area of Knott. Not my favorite. I think it's not a lot of people's favorite. It's mostly just roller coasters. Definitely the least themed out of all the parks, but you know, has some 50s charm to it. Postmodern, whatever.
Why alive? Why alive? Here the Andrews sisters waiting for our boys to get home from overseas to enjoy a nice, cold, refreshing Coca-Cola.
I'm going to show you things that used to happen before a circus not very long ago. At the same time, things you're going to see here are real and they're dangerous. They're real dangerous. So don't try this at home, at school, or at the office. See what happens. Obviously, I've bitten off a little more than I can chew.
This whole time I was wondering who was playing that awesome music. Now I know.
Oh, looks like these guys are waiting in line for the hang time. You guys are going to be waiting quite a bit longer. I hope those coolers are packed. My cousin literally used to have this boombox. That's a classic right there, fellas. Classic.
Apparently we're about to walk into some sort of a Halloween shindig of a party. I don't know what's going on.
It's a spooky scene at my Halloween party.
humans, he calls us. You know, it doesn't sound offensive until you're actually just referred to as a human. Then all of a sudden, for some reason, it takes on a connotation. I don't know why. Anyways, I think we've seen just about all we can see during the daytime, but at nighttime takes on a whole new color. There are a few things I love more than theme parks at night. It's just so magical. Magic! Do you feel the magic, son? Come feel the magic with me, son. Do you feel the... How about you, son? Come feel the magic with me, son. Okay. We're now heading back into the depths of the ghost town, but the mood has changed distinctly. Things have gotten a bit more drearier, a bit more colorful, but also a bit more foggy. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I wish I could have been here during the on season. Very nice, son, very nice. Way to get into the mood. What's going on? What's going on? There's some sort of ectoplasmic activity.
So now the kids are going to go trick-or-treating here at Camp Snoopy's Trick or Treat Trail. Yes, it's getting dark and getting spooky. What on earth? This right here is so far one of the best things I've seen here.
If I'd known this was here from the beginning, I would have just stayed here all day. This is the best thing here, by far. The kids are still trick-or-treating.
I was hoping the bone truck would be here. We're missing a part. We've got him. Thanks for your help, Kevin. And wait, wasn't the other guy named Kevin too? What's going on here? I have to admit, Camp Snoopy kind of has the best. Well, man, tied heavily with Ghost Town. But pretty dang awesome. It's the masked Snoop! Snoopy! Oh, Snoopy! They came from the planet Woodstock.
So much more to do. These are all sold out, so you're gonna have to wait until next year to come enjoy it. But man, what a blast! Anyways, if you want to see more from me, you can find me anywhere on the internet, Facebook, Instagram, even Twitch at Menji. If you want to support me in the things that I do, you can go to my Spreadshirt shop, shop.spreadshirt.com/Menji. I've actually put up a couple of new designs just for the Halloween season, so please go check those out if you could. And in the meantime, always and forever, remember to keep on running and jumping. Oh God, I gotta go. Bye-bye.